no matter what. I am feeling great.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Godlywood Studio and welcome to this new program, Light of Knowledge. It has been spoken, written, and broadcasted a lot about knowledge. We all know, we have all read. There are scriptures, and we know what knowledge is all about. And looking at the number of schools and universities every day propping up like mushrooms, one wonders where knowledge is taking us. But having all this knowledge at our fingertips, can I say truly that I am happy, I am contented, I am peaceful? Knowledge can mean many things to different people. To a worldly person immersed in his day-to-day hassle, it can mean the field of his own action. And to a person who has gotten himself or herself out of the world, it can mean something entirely different. So today we are here to talk about those different aspects of knowledge. The not so talked about aspects of knowledge actually take us to that point which invariably each and every one of us human beings want to reach: peace of mind. Let me introduce you to that eminent personality who is with us in the studio to talk to you about those not so talked about aspects of knowledge.
It is a spiritual journey started so early. There was a girl of 12 years who wanted to spend most of her time in silent reflection. She wanted answers to many questions that confused her innocent mind. Finishing post-graduation in psychology, she decided to dedicate herself for the cause of awakening humanity from the deep slumber of ignorance. And there started a life of dedication and service. Brahma Kumaris Behenji is now the coordinator of service activities of Brahma Kumaris in Chekkabanavara, Bangalore. Fascinated by the life and mission of Prajapita Brahma Baba, the founding father of Brahma Kumaris, she has transformed her life and raised herself to the level of a spiritual leader and guide.
A leader is one who inspires others to shed out their negativities in their life and bring positivity. Whenever somebody looks at you, they start feeling like bringing transformation and start doing it, then you are a leader.
She gives special attention to meditation, which she considers is the best way to discover yourself. Getting up at 3:30 in the morning, she communicates silently to the Supreme and fills herself up with spiritual energy. And this energy she passes on to aspirants who come to visit the Brahma Kumaris Center to learn spirituality. She keeps herself busy in giving discourses on topics related to life, teaching Rajyoga Meditation, talking to people from all walks of life, writing articles for magazines, and planning and organizing service activities. She travels around the country, teaching people how to live their lives light and easy. According to her, life is a journey where service is the path and service is the destination. Spreading the message of transformation for the last 45 years, she is working tirelessly to fulfill the vision and mission of Brahma Kumaris, a paradise on earth, a golden age for humanity. Let us get inspired and transformed by her example and be a spiritual lighthouse to spread our light to the world.
Rupa Benji, welcome to the studio and welcome to our program, Light of Knowledge.
Thank you.
The first question comes to my mind is, there are a lot of programs going on and we are sitting here and talking about knowledge. Why do you think this is relevant in terms of today's fast-paced world?
Yes, what you are asking is very much right in this situation. Yet, knowledge exploration has been taking place quite fast in today's society. And a different subject, whichever we would like to learn, the knowledge is available at the fingertips today. Yet, the entire humanity, in whichever area we are working or we are positioned, let's ask a question to ourselves. Whatever the knowledge I have acquired so far, is it really giving me the true happiness? Because in my view, the entire humanity has been searching for that invaluable knowledge.
From the time of rishis.
Yeah, here I remember one Sanskrit prayer. We have been praying, calling the Almighty to bless with that knowledge. I just want to share that with you. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrutangamaya. Which means, O Almighty God, please shower on us or show the path or take us from darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge or wisdom, or take us from death to eternity. If at all, whatever the knowledge we have already acquired, is it giving the result that we have already attained eternity or total realization of the truth and also the total light in our life?
Benji, as you were giving this shloka as an example, a question came in my mind. Maybe because all these shlokas call out to Almighty to give me something and the whole world is praying. But do we really take time to go into the meaning of the shlokas or prayer or whatever? I think we should take a little bit more.
Sometime in the human history, apart from the scholars and whatever the eminent personalities have been studying and giving the knowledge to the whole human existence, one time comes where we all feel still there is quench for something and which can be fulfilled by only the Almighty who is knowledgeful. There is difference between knowledgeable and knowledgeful. And here if I ask myself, I might have studied many books, I might have acquired many degrees, I might have shared that to many people and shown different path to some extent, but still am I able to call myself I am full?
So what is the difference of this knowledge which you are talking about? And in the worldly sense, there is a lot of knowledge in the world. So, and many people are acquiring it also.
See,
so how does it differ?
when you say the word worldly, no, it's a professional knowledge, right? Where I want to get positioned somewhere to earn my livelihood. Possibly in that way, I do get some of the good things also. But that is not making me entirely contented and complete. For
Very
example, a teacher who can become a good teacher by learning some subject. But when he comes home, he may fail to take care of his family and members and make him adjustable or make others happy with his existence. There he may feel some problem. Where he cannot come out of that, there he needs something else.
So here you are hinting that even if that person has studied a lot of knowledge, has many degrees, still he doesn't have knowledge or what?
If I have the knowledge fullness, in the sense not only one subject, but my existence makes more happy, peaceful wherever I am. And where I not only eradicate negativities from myself, but that can show the light to others also.
We are all immersed in many activities. So that which doesn't give me peace of mind cannot be called knowledge.
Maybe sometimes I am peaceful, but am I able to constantly carry that peace in all situations? That is very important.
So that which makes me peaceful
Yeah.
is knowledge.
Peace in the sense, many people think peace is to go away from the regular day-to-day life and sit quietly. Not that kind of peace I am talking about. The peace is something, a joy inside. And also the happiness, not temporarily instant happiness, for which I have to have the treasure of happiness within myself, which can be with me whether the happiness somebody is giving or not, happy situations are there or not, but still I am able to feel happiness with my happy thoughts, because the knowledge leads to wisdom. Therefore, there is difference between acquiring knowledge and becoming knowledgeful. Sometime in this whole human history, apart from all the field of people who are all sharing their own knowledge, because now, as I said, exploration of knowledge is there. So many subjects like management and physics, chemistry, science, so many subjects. Yes, there is so much of knowledge, and a common man may think how much to acquire. And it's not possible that all subjects one person can study. But here what I am trying to share with you is something, the seed of knowledge. And that comes from the source of knowledge. Knowledge is compared to light, and darkness is ignorance. Why? Because if a room is filled with darkness, why there is darkness? Absence of light is darkness.
As such, there is nothing called darkness.
Yes. So, where there is light, there is clarity. Where there is light, there I can see everything as it is. Where there is light, I can step forward because the path is clear. And where there is light, I feel happy because there is visibility.
Behenji, you are talking a lot about the connection between light and knowledge. But I don't know whether it is a misconception or what. I have heard the expression, ignorance is bliss. So, who propagated this thing? Is it true?
See, this world, human beings are the most wise creation. God's special creation, are blessed with something to absorb. They are called intellectuals. Maybe there is degree comparatively,
Definitely.
yet human beings are having the receiving capacity. And in the whole world we see human beings, as they move, the entire world turns like that or changes. Here, ignorance is bliss. Sometimes it is acceptable, but not always. For example, a small child playing near some hut or open ground where there is dry grass. And while playing, that small child, without its knowledge, just lit one matchbox and put it. The moment it throws, there is a fire and it destroys. It catches fire immediately, and that child doesn't know what I have done is wrong and it is damaging. The same mistake if a grown-up person does, what we feel, oh, this person is ignorant, not able to know what he is doing. So it is not going to apply for all ages people.
But Behenji, let us take those people whom we call adult or above 18 or whatever, matured enough to understand the ways of the world. So according to the matured people, is there a time it can be called ignorance is bliss?
See, ignorance is where there is no need of acquiring some knowledge or something to be neglected, something which is bothering me, troubling me, that kind of things we need not go in deeper. I can keep myself
Ignorance about the negatives.
negativities, awareness must be there. For example, if there is a fire and I should be aware there is a fire. If I touch it, it will burn. That awareness should be there. Ignorance is actually dangerous because ignorance may lead to wrong path also. Like today's youth, not knowing what is
So
wrong.
what you are trying to tell is there should be knowledge about the positive as well as the negative.
Definitely.
But again, there also should be the power to choose
Yes.
which one is
Yes.
right. Maybe Benji, I think we should go deep into this. Today I think it is time for us to listen to a question actually from those people who are completely involved in the professional world. Here we go to the question.
Myself, Madhulika Yadav, member Bar Council from UP. I practiced at Lucknow bench, Lucknow. And I am from defense side, and a person who has committed a murder comes to me and engage me as a lawyer, and I have to save him, I have to defend him. Whether I have chosen a wrong profession or I am helping bad persons, it's a such thing for which I have to give a reply or answer before the Almighty God when I reach there. But so this is my question.
So Benji, I think the question is related to ethics. Being a lawyer, should I save a criminal or not? But before going to the answer, now I am reminded about Gandhiji, who made it a determined decision that I will never do anything for a criminal. I will never even take up the case. So can it apply to the competitive world of today, because profession is also important? The question I think is, she is asking whether I should leave the profession or look for something else or what?
The question what she has asked, maybe many people are having in their mind, and it is creating conflict, yet they are moving their life with conflict only. Whatever the answers I will be sharing with you, which is based on godly knowledge, coming from the source of knowledge, the Almighty, which accurately guides us, which is right or wrong, the clarity will be there. After knowing right or wrong, whether I do or not is my choice. If you do, you get that fruit. That depends on each person. So related to this question, if you are a businessman, you want to do business.
Yes, of course.
What type of business you want to do? Whether you want to do the business of liquor or cigarettes or any such things, or you want to do a business of garments or any other products, who has to choose? See, that profession is highly respected in the society.
Okay, what I understand is still we have choices.
Definitely.
Still we have options.
See, if I say I am a lawyer, I have become a lawyer to earn money, whether the case is belonging to good situation or bad situation, a person who is seeking judgment with positive or negative, but I am here just to earn money, that is one type of attitude. I am here lawyer, I have studied law to give a proper guidance to the people, and even somebody has committed crimes, this is the court where I stand up for the side of the people who are under pressure or who are troubled, who are lost something because of somebody's negativity. Therefore, I am here. So, this attitude, you see, that makes the right or wrong choices.
From a purely professional business view, I can do anything because that is also a profession. From the point of view of commitment, social commitment, then I will have to think
See,
twice.
here she is having a conflict and also she is having a fear.
Maybe this conflict is because she has the social commitment
Yes,
inside.
it is there, but still she is not able to judge herself.
Definitely.
Whether to leave it or take it. And she is also having awareness, at the end I have to give a response to the Almighty. And therefore, here what happens, even if she stands for a wrong person and make him free now, but there will be some consequences, the action has to give the fruit of it in dire consequences where nobody can see. Even if she has helped a wrong person, she will also undergo some such results where there will be trouble, and therefore it is better to choose the better and best one, which helps individually and also the people and also society. As a result, what happens? People will have awareness. If we commit some crimes, we may not get proper judgment or we will be under punishment. So there will be some awareness.
So I think it is as clear as daylight where you are hinting at. If I want peace of mind for long, then definitely I should choose the right option.
See,
which
before
helps
she
everyone.
could decide only, she is having peacelessness in mind. That conflict is disturbing, right? And therefore, the knowledge has to lead people to the wisdom. What is wisdom means absolutely what is right and what is wrong. And after that, I take right one.
So Behenji, I think peacelessness itself means I am diverting somewhere from the right path. Isn't
Definitely.
it? So this conflict in mind shows that I have something to change.
Yes.
So that is why this problem comes in the first place.
Yes.
So I think the answer is very clear, and I think it is time for us to move on to the next session, which is very important, the reflection and contemplation part. We will be taking up one virtue, one attitude, and we'll reflect on it. And it is our request that all of you participate fully in this, and this will make a very important, powerful impact in your day-to-day life, because knowledge is all about application. So again, Behenji, which value we are going to take up today, and what is the attitude?
Whatever the knowledge we want to receive, first of all, especially here what we are going to share, the knowledge is known as godly knowledge, the divine knowledge, which is coming from the Supreme Source. Now, to acquire knowledge, the very first attitude I have to develop in myself is the attitude of curiosity, to know. See, the knowledge part, if you split know, edge. After knowing, you will reach the edge, the end part of it. So here I should have the curiosity. I should keep my hands like this and receive.
To go until the end.
Yes. Like in Hindi they say chatrak pakshi. That specific bird who will be keeping its mouth open to a very specific rain drop of water. Like that, unless and until I have a attitude of keeping my mind and heart open to receive, I will not be receiving. So one attitude to know with curiosity. Yes, I should learn. I want to know.
A curiosity to learn the ultimate knowledge.
Yes. Second, the virtue what I need is, you are a knowledgeable person, you are having much experience, and I want to take something from you, then I should be very humble with you.
Of course.
Without humbleness, anybody who gives us, that cannot be accepted. Therefore, in olden days, you see, when ancient gurus or sages, they, after learning so much, they wanted to give that wisdom to their followers or students. First, they were observing who is worthy. There they will give small work and this and that, and the one who is very humble, very patient, and having the attitude of learning and curious, then they will choose that person. So here also, if we want to become knowledgeable, knowledgeful with this godly knowledge which leads us to the ultimate happiness, and for that virtue is, we have to be humble.
And I have heard that humility directly leads to knowledge. So it is there is a great connection between these two.
One has to give liberally the treasure of knowledge, means he will see whether the receiver is worthy for that. Not like today's worthy means you pay money and you get knowledge. No. When I am receiving from the source, the Almighty, the source of knowledge, we have to be very humble with Him, and He fills our mind with the treasures of knowledge. And that gives us so much of wisdom, and that leads our life each step accurately to reach the perfection.
So Behenji, I think today's discussion is almost coming to an end. So can we reflect a little bit along with all our audience who are watching on whatever we have talked about today,
Yes.
so that it goes deep into the mind.
I'll be sharing some of the thoughts. You can just reflect in your mind so that positive thoughts make you feel that yes, you are humble, and you are, even if you're not having that attitude, you can develop in yourself. Comfortably sit straight and just listen to the thoughts I'll be sharing with you. I am so happy today that I am able to find a way to come out of all conflicts with the help of true wisdom. I have the curiosity, quench for the knowledge. I develop that attitude which will help me to eradicate ignorance from my life, which brings new light into my mind. As a result, my intellect can take right decision. I feel very happy today. The new light of knowledge is entering my life. I will move with the help of this light, which will make me very light, and all my burdens of questions, conflicts, confusions will be eradicated, and I feel very light and happy. Om Shanti.
Thanks a lot for coming to the studio and sharing all this wonderful knowledge with us. Thank you very much. Today we have gone through a wonderful journey. We have started the journey, and I think all of you will sit with us till the end of this journey, because ultimately we all want to learn, all want to reach that level of knowledge which will give us the ultimate peace of mind. And it is always said, when the student is ready, the right teacher will appear. So I think we are all ready to receive this knowledge. We have been searching for it for long, and today it is the time for us to take ourselves to the next level of life. Thank you very much for listening, and until we meet again in next episode of Light of Knowledge, it is a goodbye from all of us in the studio. Thanks a lot for watching.